I have been mostly celibate now for the past 6 years. And even in the 4 years before that, the frequency at which I connected sexually with other people was quickly decreasing. And you want to know how that journey started? I'm going to tell you because it's not what people might expect. That journey started when I started creating adult videos, erotic content in 2015 when I was 26 years old. Up until then, starting quite young, I was an extremely sexual person. I was wild and free, sharing my body, constantly saying, yes, yes. To being desired, not to my own desire. But I didn't realize that at the time. It's kind of this slow realization. I think I'd been starting to wake up to it a little bit at the time that I started creating adult content. You know what happened? When I started getting paid to be this version of myself that I had previously been giving away for free, I realized how valuable it was. It started to seem ridiculous that I would just share my body with someone because they desired it, because they wanted me, because I liked feeling wanted. I realized how many people desired me, right? And that really changed me, you know? When I realized that the desire could be there for me without me giving something. And that I could even feel that I was desired. I could get what I needed, what I liked, that feeling of being desired, without giving the object of desire my body. It was kind of this, slow journey, right? And I actually wonder sometimes if it was this kind of realization that then prompted me to be more selective in my partners. And I wonder if me being more selective in my partners is, in a way, what led me back to yoga. Because I started practicing yoga again. I had stopped for many years. Many. And I just decided to start practicing yoga again at the beginning of 2017. It's about 2 years into this journey of creating adult content. And even then I was just, practicing a little bit. I wasn't really paying that much attention to what I was doing. I also started spending time sitting in meditation around them. And I think all of these things together, started increasing the discernment more and more, helping me to realize my worth more and more. A lot happened after that, but the main message that I wanted to share here was sometimes things are unexpected, and I think we all have our own ways of getting the messages that we need, of finding our value, our worth. And maybe we don't even realize that it's happening. fast forward quite a lot to this past summer, so the summer of 2024, I did more intentional work on my value, because then I started to realize that it was almost like this piece of me, this character, this goddess wolf, had this value and this worth, but that I wasn't translating it completely to me. That somehow there was a piece of me who still didn't quite believe that I was as valuable and as worthy as Goddess Wolf was. And simply realizing that helped me to just start remembering, to just start integrating this idea that none of us need to do anything to be valuable. We're inherently valuable. We just are. We just are born and we're valuable. And we don't need to do anything to be that. But unfortunately, many of us need to do many things to remember that. And to let every part of us believe it. Anyway, if you'd like to share your story about what helped you to realize your value, to realize your worth, I would love to hear it. If you would like to share anything about how this story of mine sparked some realizations for you, I would also love to hear it. If you have anything else you want to share, I would love to hear it. Let's start a conversation. Let's be each other's mirror, bounce off of each other, and rise together. Alright, anyway, thank you for being here. If you enjoyed being here and you want to enter this world with me, I would love for you to subscribe. And whether you subscribe or not, I hope I see you again soon. Sending all the love. Namaste.